Have you had that problem before? I can't plug anymore. I need to plug in 3 more things, but I've got
Yep.
like 1 HDMI port left.
No, I've got a USB 3 hub specifically for that. So
Do they work as well? Because the last time I used a hub, it didn't work as well.
no, I've also had issues, but this one's quite good, and it's nice because it's like got a little bolt on, so you can bolt it onto the edge of your table, so they're like easily accessible. It's a nice little. I'll send you the link. Send links.
Yeah, please do. That's definitely something that's needed.
Yeah.
PC, not so much a problem. Notebook, huge problem.
Yep.
So welcome to another scaled down NAG office event, a NAG office meeting. Ariel is still lounging by the beach, not stressed about anything at the moment, I'm sure. Sipping pina coladas.
Sounds lovely.
I don't know, what do you think she's doing? Sipping pina coladas or deep dive fishing? Deep sea fishing.
Where did she go again? What?
We
George
can't
or
say, we
something?
can't dox her. We can't dox her. Maybe
Oops,
because
not
you know,
George.
I thought it
luckily
was
I
like
have no
Cape
idea.
Town or something.
It's far. I know it was
Well,
a
it's
long.
up there now.
Yeah. She's somewhere not here. Shame. I'm sure she's having a good time, but I'm sure she's missing
Yeah.
her dog and all that kind of stuff.
But didn't she
Don't
take the
know how
dog
much
with? I'm
came
sure
in.
she took the dogs with.
Did she even take the dogs? See, I have no idea what's going
Bro.
on. Don't even listen to me. Why am I even a part of this?
Why even? You know her better than anybody at the office. All right. Well, yeah, here we are. What have you been playing with this
Yeah.
week? What is your toys that you've been enjoying? Because I've got
Wait,
something I want to show you. You've probably seen it, but I'll show you.
The mandatory, please don't forget to go to www.shop.nag.co.za to pick up our latest copy of the magazine. Best cover we've done to date, I think. Ever. We've only had compliments, so thank you to everyone who's done that. Also, you can grab some
There's
merch.
still some. Yeah, there's merch. There's limited edition print still that goes into the magazine, so there are still some of those left. So if you order a magazine, you do get a very cool limited edition Mr. Pencil's Assassin's Creed Shadows print that was officially commissioned by Ubisoft, so you know it's legit. It is really cool. It is. Really. Have you framed yours yet? Have you got one yet? Have you framed yours?
I haven't. I didn't know I was allowed. So I thought I was told I'm not a fan. I'm just staff. So,
bro, when has that ever stopped you? No, I actually did keep away. I did keep aside that box of the first 13. I don't know how many of those are left now. But just remind me when we're at the office. I mean to give it to you.
low numbers.
But yeah, guys. So check it out. Shop.nag.co.za, like Cody said. Yeah, it's our pride and joy, our baby. That. So thank you for your support and go check it out.
Please do. And then you can also find our link to the newsletter, which we send out every Friday morning, bright and early. If you guys want to get a condensed form of what we've been up to this week, what we're playing with, what's cool in gadgets and tech and all that stuff, find that link on www.nag.co.za. And
look, and if that's not enough, just knowing that you're getting Cody up like 5 o'clock every Friday morning, that should be enough to just sign up and say yes.
Yeah, I am the one that makes it. So, in all spelling mistakes, all grammatical errors, all segues are my own doing. So,
yeah, you're pretty much running that thing. So yeah, I'll take a step away from that. But it's looking good. No, good work, Cody. It's looking really good. Thank you so much for that. And it's well worth checking out, guys. So yeah, there we go.
Sign up. Cool, mandatory things out of the way.
How's it, Oliver? Oliver Timmy, a random sales guy. I wonder if he's feeling left out. I haven't seen Oliver for a while, actually. Is he working?
I was just about to say, I haven't seen him in a long time. Sheesh.
We should talk to Len and see maybe there's been meetings that we don't know about.
Secret meetings. But yeah, toys.
Toys. We've been playing with it. We've actually got a very big review list at the moment, and we've got some pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Let me start with the one that I teased last week already. This microphone that I'm talking on. It's the Endorphi Solum Streamer, but I just want to show you. So it's just got this clamp mechanism.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what it looks like. So yeah, you can see it's just it's a very nice, and that's kind of talking to that side with a. It's a very, very solid device. I mean, to be honest with you, the audio quality, it's not the best. But it's is very good. I'm not sure how it's coming through on Riverside, but I did have on the review that's live now. You can go check out our audio sample that I recorded directly into Audition. And the first take, I'm super impressed. I didn't modify anything. There's no, filters put on that thing. It's straight up. Yeah, color me impressed. I think this is a very good value for money. So just under 2,000 Rand for this microphone. Comes with a stand, and it's got a pop filter as well. There you can see a bit more of the stand. And it's got a pop filter as well, which I'm not using.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest with you, quality is where it is. And yeah, I mean, if I look at that Rode that you've got there, that is my other favorite microphone, that USB version.
Yeah.
But that's about 5 grand.
Yeah.
So big difference.
Big difference. And it sounds great. I mean, I know last week we were showing it off, but I don't think you had it running. I think you were using your Shure mic at the time. So yeah, it sounds great.
I mean, even that Shure mic, I love that Shure mic for a lot of reasons. And it's a phenomenal mic, but it is also more expensive. Where this thing, and that's just a mic and a bass stand. This comes with so yeah, super impressed. Check out all the details in the review. If you have any questions, let us know. But yeah, I think that audio sample should totally sell you. Totally sell you if you've not yet made up your mind.
If not this podcast, then go read that review.
Yeah, Raymond says, I checked the post earlier today. I would love that microphone. Yeah, Raymond, I'm suitably impressed with this one. Hey, I didn't think, because cheaper microphones generally they sound fine, but this one just sounded like perfect right off the bat. So yeah, I can recommend it.
Is it a USB mic?
Yeah, it's USB. You can see there.
Yeah, nice.
And then the other thing that I like is you'll see the blue light. There's a light there. So so now it's live. Obviously, it's a hot mic. But when I mute it, you'll see it turns red. Now, why this is such a big thing is because you can actually see it visually. It's red, or so it's live or not live, and it's very important, especially if you're live streaming. So check this out. So there's. No,
yeah,
you can
it's
hear
very
me
cool.
again.
But it does make a
I wasn't
difference.
really shouting.
It looked like you were. But it makes a big difference. I mean, half the time you'll get streamers. I mean, I'm sure streamers do it to this day. They've been streaming for 15 years and they have to wait for chat to be like, hey, you muted.
Yeah.
And it helps just have that little light there. So
no, it's the little things. And also, if you are live streaming and you do want to take a phone call or something, or if you're in a meeting, voiceover, doing some voiceovers or stuff, it's a pretty big feature.
Yeah, it's cool. Nifty. I like the Endolphy stuff. They feel like they make products with the user in mind,
Yeah, we're super.
Yeah.
I did mention it in the review too. We've been very impressed with the hardware that they've produced, that we've reviewed. Build quality is good, functionality is good, price is good.
Yeah.
It's everything we saw at the Computex stand last year. Like we kind of fell in love with them there. It was just what a great setup. So it's nice to be testing this stuff. And yeah. Cody, what have you been playing with?
Me, what have I been playing with? So I've been playing with okay, wait. I actually have to get my notepad out for this because I can't say the name without reading without reading it. I've been playing with the MSI MPG.
I was asking, is it an MSI product?
Of course it's an MSI product. It's the MSI MPG 491 QCP QD OLED monitor.
Okay, wait, let me call it up here. But now I'm going to have to type this number out again. MSI.
MPG.
MPG, yeah.
Wait. 491 QCP.
Okay, there, I've got it. Now, fortunately, Google is good.
Thank you, Google. Not the QCPX, just the QCP. Don't get them confused.
Okay, well, I should have shared this already. Let me just get my screen. This is what the production is like behind the scenes, guys. It's a mess.
This is what a meeting is like. So don't, you guys are getting true meeting experience.
This is the one, eh?
That's the one.
Yeah, look, this thing is super impressive. If you were at the event, was it 2 weeks ago now, the magazine launch event, you would have seen this bad boy in all its glory.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to lie, it's a super sexy LCD.
It's an OLED.
QD OLED, yeah. Should eat my words there.
It's great. I mean, obviously, as you saw before Reed clicked on the MSI link, it's not a cheap monitor. I think we're sitting at 32,000 Rand. So it's not for the faint of heart. But it's worth noting that it's affordable within its category, if that makes sense. Like if you're looking at a Samsung monitor or anything similar, you're probably getting like a 9,000, 10,000 Rand saving. So it is affordable if you want to like throw that in there. But yeah, it's amazing. It's purely built for gaming. It's got its OLED panel. So, if those of us who use our 49-inch monitors for text writing and stuff like that, you're not going to have a great time. But for video editing, obviously fantastic. You don't get, yeah, I mean, having all this real estate, you can see a full timeline.
It's a game changer, bro.
fantastic.
I hate
Yeah,
using it
it's
because
amazing.
if I use my notebook for editing on the go, then I don't have it. So I
Oh,
try not to get
it's
too attached.
frustrating. I'm attached. I can't. I feel like if I have to video edit at the office, I'm not gonna just send me home. I'll do something wrong at the office. Send
On the
me
big
home
screen.
instead. But it's great. The OLED panel, obviously, it's super bright. The colors are amazing. The viewing angles are incredible. The immersion that you get in game is fantastic. So just a pure gaming monitor, 100%, and it's great for gaming.
I mean, here's always a tough question when it comes to these monitors, or at least the kind of question that people don't often ask is, what games, because not all games work at that full resolution, right? I
Sure.
know Call of Duty, for example, does, which is a great
Yeah.
way to play the game, by the way. But I do still shrink it in a bit because I do find playing at the because I've got a widescreen. Yeah, playing at the full width, there's too much for me to try and focus on. Like the corners are too like the peripheral isn't. So I put it on 16:9, and it just cuts off like just a bar at the end. And I find that's a sweet spot. But yeah, for everything else, you want all of that beautiful screen real estate.
Look, I mean, most games these days, you can push the resolution up to take advantage of the full widescreen. So it's not like too much of an issue. The main problem is more like viewing movies and stuff like that. A lot of movies don't support the ultra wide, so then you get the black bars. But what's nice about the OLED panel is the blacks are so black that you don't feel like the bars are there, if that makes sense. Like it just feels like a movie house, so it's nice and it sits there. But gaming wise, I mean, racing games, obviously full immersion there. If you're playing like third person or first person RPG games, you're just going to get the full immersion aspect in there. So, like you said with Call of Duty, I think for competitive gameplay, it's way too wide. You're going to have to turn up your mouse sensitivity to like a million to be able to move through the whole thing. But for like single player games that you just want to get immersed into, you're not going to get better than something like this.
Yeah, look, I always thought widescreen curved monitors were a bit of a thing that I never really kind of, okay, whatever, it's cool. It's nice to look at if you've got the money. But once you start using a widescreen monitor, you really kind of realize it really is about the pixels that you have available to you. Whether I use the same monitor across two computers, so most of the time it's running in split screen mode. So I've got two 27-inch panels in front of me essentially. Then when I play games, I switch to, or like this podcast, because I'm using all the real estate for the control panel and everything for the program we're using, and then obviously running the screen that you're seeing to the side. It is versatile. It is super versatile. And let's be honest, it looks so sweet on a desk. It looks so like impressive.
100%. I don't know if the monitor you've got has the KVM feature.
It is that, yeah. It's it's got a KVM feature, but I'm only using the two screen kind of inputs. So I still have two computers, like a different keyboard that I'm using for that.
Yeah.
I don't. KVM is fine, but you still have to switch.
But I mean, it's handy. You can plug your mouse and keyboard into the monitor and have both your laptop and your PC running off the same keyboard and mouse, which is handy. So
it's very handy. But for me, for my usage case scenario, I might be playing a game and having my second monitor, my second computer doing something. So then I don't want to KVM it, right? So then
For sure. That's cool. I mean, if you want to play like Call of Duty with your mate and he brings his PlayStation around, you can split screen it and both of you play on the same screen. And it's
That'll be
large
like
enough that you're not going to be in each other's
probably.
faces.
Actually, I never even thought of that. That's a good
Yeah,
usage scenario.
very
Another
cool.
thing I want to mention about these monitors, as you can see on the images here, I don't know if I can stop the images, but the new MSI monitor designs is so sexy. Look at that. So it's got this little bulge at the back where all the electronics are, and then the rest of it is just this flat,
Yeah,
thin panel, and it gives it there. You can see it there. It gives that nice illusion of. Let me find a better still image. It gives this nice illusion that the whole thing is super flat and super
yeah,
thin. So if you move it, if you kind of do anything with it, you just feel the thin bezels around it. But it
that's
is really
very cool.
impressive. And on the 34-inch, the other one that I tested for the magazine, that's in the issue that you can buy at shop.nag.co.za. That one also had the same design, and yeah, I haven't really seen a screen that just looks that good from the back.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
because of
impressive.
that kind of thin bezel.
It's very cool. So like the old days when we upgraded from cathode to plasma screens, and then we had those thin plasma
Ooh,
screens for the first time.
LCD
Yeah,
panels, bro, the square ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
don't know if they were
lovely.
the best times, but
It was a good. It was an upgrade. It was an upgrade. It
I
was
just
fun.
bought like this massive 17-inch CRT, and then those things came out, and it was like, well, they became affordable, and I was like, "Ugh." But the
Mm,
CRT still looked so good. I'm not gonna lie.
yep.
We had good times in those.
Carrying those things around to lands was a hectic time.
Why do you think we're so strong today?
But yeah, I've been playing around with that. I also have been playing around with another visual device. We just
Mm.
kind of got to play around with is that XGME portable projector that I
Oh
just
yeah,
started filling with. Yeah,
XGMI, isn't it? X.
XGIMI, no E.
Which one do you have? The 1080p, the Halo.
Halo, the
There we go.
Halo.
Yeah,
That's
you.
the one.
So you set this up in the office today, and
Yep.
immediately I could see immediately that this was like a really good because it was bright, because the office is quite
Yep.
bright, but it was super bright, and the picture quality is crisp. I mean, text on the screen. I can't remember what you were playing, but there was some text on the screen. It's a 4K. Is it? No, it's a 1080p
No, it's
projector.
1080p. Yeah. So for
Wow.
1080p, it was very impressive. I mean, I tried to put it as far back in the office as we could go, and I'm not so good with measuring, but it looks like 200 inches from my perspective, and it was still very crisp for a 1080p screen at that massive size. It was very cool.
And the unit just looks good as well. I mean, that's a speaker built in there too,
Yep.
and a battery, right?
Yeah. So it says it can get
Oh,
about what two and
oh,
a half
he's happy.
hours over there.
Can you hear this music?
No,
Oh,
no.
good. Okay. So they're obviously touting it as a portable projector. Oh, he's going to be
Dirt biking and
projecting.
then watching a movie. I don't know what he's gonna do after that, but cool. If any of you are dirt bikers and feel like watching a movie afterwards,
Point Break, the surfing movie with Keanu Reeves. Oh, it's to watch the daily updates. Look, I
okay.
mean, it's very handy for that purpose to to take it with you. Keep the kids busy. Um, you let us know in the review how it works with gaming too, because that would be another really nice use case scenario for this. Whether you plug
Yeah,
in your mobile phone to play some videos or games, or take your PlayStation with you, and you can run all of this off a relatively affordable portable battery bank too.
yeah. I mean, it does
So
come
yeah,
with a small one, but yeah, I mean, two
I
and a
mean, if you're
half
going to run a
hours is not
console
gonna
and
get
stuff,
us
right?
anywhere. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that too. And the
So
other
it'll
thing
be
that
something.
really stood out for me was the keystone that you pointed out, how it just automatically
Yeah,
aligns. And it's very quick too, and it focuses as well. So no matter, you don't have to worry about doing settings. You just literally, like that guy was just setting it down, and it will, do everything for you.
yeah. Auto keystone. It was very cool. It's a very cool little thing. So I'm keen to play some more, and obviously, you guys will check the full review out when we have that ready. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to commit to a date, eh? Okay.
No, we'll leave you
No, it's
guys
fine.
hanging
I
on
mean,
the edge.
leave them on there. So there you can see that keystone feature as the actual unit moves around. You can actually have it to the side
Yeah.
of the room, and it'll still project perfectly.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Autofocus
So
obviously is a
far,
good feature.
pretty
Yeah.
impressed. But
Oh, that's interesting. Obstacle avoidance. That's why it was battling with one or two of those areas we were showing it at, because it obviously tried to miss
yeah,
the objects
dodge
that were
the
there.
couch, the chairs and the monitors and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah. Comes with a remote and everything. Yeah, this is
yeah,
this is
because
a
I
really
mean,
nice.
it's got Google TV built in as well. So all your apps, Netflix, all your streaming services. That's why we're going to test some gaming out. We're going to get some GeForce Now running on there. So
Oh yeah.
literally, it's a portable gaming device and a TV built in to one thing. So yeah, fingers crossed.
And it just looks
Oh, it's got a
good,
little
man.
stand. I didn't even see that. See, there you go.
Oh, okay,
Look at
that
that.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Teaching the reviewer
Nifty.
something. Love it. Let's see what other images there are. So it's HDMI, USB 2,
Yep.
headphone. Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, it's got a pretty good speaker built in already. It got very loud.
Did I see? Is it a Harman Kardon speaker? Did I see that?
Yep.
Why do I
Yep.
imagine I saw a Harman Kardon logo somewhere?
Yeah, it was on one of the videos that was playing.
It's funny that it's not here on the main
Oh, it
page.
is there, top of the line sound.
Right.
Scroll up in the feature list.
Oh, there.
10 watt
Harman
Harman
Kardon. There we
Kardon.
go. Nice. So the local price you can expect to pay is what, under 20,000 rand, 18,999.
18,999.
But yeah,
Again,
if you
not cheap.
but look at what you're getting. To be honest with you, I saw that picture, and yeah, I mean, yeah, if you are in the market for something like this, yeah, that seems to be
Definitely
a
an
pretty
option.
good price. Even for office use, to be honest with you, right? If you do presentations and things, great way of just having a projector in your bag that you can use anywhere, everywhere.
Everywhere.
So yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Nifty little thing. That's what I've been playing with. Basically displays. Displays all days.
Yeah, and there's so many more things coming. You've got a long list at the office, Cody. We should soon start hiring the interns to help play games.
Yeah, play with
And
cool
check out the
hardware. Stuff
monitors.
that you never really, the other thing is like that MSI monitor, it's a 32,000 Rand piece of hardware. It's not something that any Joe Soap off the street's gonna land up picking up, It's not something that I would be able to afford just because I feel like gaming on a 49-inch monitor. So it's very cool that we get to play with these.
Play with it.
Sick devices.
Almost like we get to play with other things that we can tease. We can't we're not doing a full review yet, but we've been playing with this little portable handheld device, the new Claw 8. Why is it so
Yeah.
dirty? Goodness
Oh,
gracious!
jeez. Just because it's got a touch screen doesn't mean you need to keep it like that.
Yes, yeah, that's embarrassing. Sorry, guys. Everybody just wants to touch it. I should actually probably put it on. But yeah, this is a Claw 8, so it's an upgraded Claw.
Yep.
Feels a little chunkier. I don't have the original Claw with me, but
It's definitely chunky, yeah.
we also saw this at Computex last year, and that was still very early production prototype days. But not going to lie, so far I've been very impressed with what this thing can do.
Yeah. I mean, initial
just-
testing seems to be on, top of the handheld devices. So we'll see where this takes us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll drop it off with you to play some more. There we can see that's just the interface.
That's a very cool thing. I mean, I play on my Claw every day, so having an upgrade is definitely going to be fun.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into enjoying it as a kind of a interface to use, but I don't know. Like I need to. I think another day and I'll be there, because it's everything about it is great. It's just the wideness of it that I find sometimes. If I'm sitting like this, I want to have it eye height. I don't like looking down. My neck gets sore. So that's kind
We
of
need
the
to
thing.
get you that thing that you told me about.
Well, even mobile games I play like that. So I would sit here with my arms on my desk and then it's comfortable. But yes, I told you about that 3D printed
Chest rest.
didgeridoo that somebody did. Yeah, so it clips onto the bottom, and then it's got this stem coming down, and then like just like a little flat foot. So as you lie down, it's kind of supported on your
Yeah.
chest. So you don't have any weight. You don't have to have weight on
Hold
your
it.
arms to keep it up. Yeah, you just rest it. And that immediately to me was, now that makes sense.
That's all you're
That'll
waiting
do.
for. Yeah.
So I think you need to
I'll
print
print
one.
one.
If we don't get one for the claw, we need to design one for the claw. 'Cause that would
We
be,
can
I
make
mean,
it
I
work.
think even for yours, I'm sure you would appreciate that. How do you play? Do you sit up straight or do you lie down when you play this
Yeah, I'm
handles?
like usually at a bit of a lay down. I don't usually sit up and
Lean
play.
forward. Yeah, then
Yeah.
it makes sense to have something like that.
Yeah. It's a cool little thing. Plus we got a brand new printer. Thank you to Creality for that high combo. We can print it in multi-colors for you now, Reach.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you've got quite a long list of stuff to get through. When do you plan to unbox that one? When can we start putting our orders in?
okay. Like I said, I'm not promising any dates. I already have too much to get through.
Raymond says he'll help to play games. No problem. Thanks, Raymond. We'll take it offline.
Yeah.
What games are you playing at the moment, Raymond? Let us know. Give us a one sentence review of a game that you're playing at the moment. Let us know what we should be jamming.
Yeah.
I've been
that's-
really enjoying Verdansk Call of Duty. It feels so smooth, man. That game feels so tight. Local servers.
Local servers make such a difference.
It makes a huge difference, yeah. And
Did you
obviously
see-
playing with a lot of locals is always fun. South
Yeah, I
African
mean-
swearing profanities.
Exactly. I was just about to say the colorful language. You don't get more colorful than local language. So it's just because it's 11 languages combined into one toxic.
It's a
little-
cacophony of sounds. That's how we will refer to it. The other game that I would highly recommend people checking out, and I'm just trying to get the screen up here, is Delta Force Mobile that launched, also with South African servers.
Yes, I was just about to say they also just got their South African servers going. So
It's doing an update now, but
always
confirm. More
confirm,
updates.
confirm, sign your soul away.
Oh, you can see yourself in there. Look at that. Trippy.
Hey.
So anyway, it's not loading yet. But yeah, Delta Force Mobile, I think that's going to become a really big, especially on the competitive side of competitive gameplay side. I think we can have a new kind of game on the professional arena, and we'll probably host 1-2 in a couple of months, or maybe a month or two to play with NAG readers.
Yeah, so get practicing.
What games are you playing? What other games are you playing? What are you playing on your handheld at the moment?
On my handout, I think the reason why I play it every day is because I am doing a run through of Baldur's Gate. So
Oh,
that's probably why. But it's ideal because I can pick it up on the couch while whatever's going on the TV, play for an hour or so, and put it down again. So that's why I'm on it every day. But I've actually been playing a lot of mobile. Funnily enough, I don't know how. It's maybe because Ariel's not here and we don't have the anti-mobile.
yes, okay, we can talk
Rhetoric.
freely. We can
Yeah.
talk freely about the passions. What are you playing on mobile? Balatro.
Still Balatro. I'm one deck away from beating every single deck. So
Holy crap, that's
I'm
impressive. I
getting
need to up
close.
my
I'm getting
game.
close. Yeah. But we
Thanks for
posted
sharing that seed too, by the way. I'm going to play that one.
That one was incredible. That seed, I was just, when I played this game, that's the best game I've ever played. I had to share that
Nice, I
seed.
can't wait. What deck did you play that on?
I played that deck on the faceless deck, so no face cards in your deck, which is impressive. Yeah, I know. It sounds scary, and I still managed to hit the highest score I've ever hit without a single face card.
That's really impressive. Yeah, I
So
don't
if
think
you
I haven't had that luck yet. I need to get back to it. Raymond says,
that's
his little
nuts.
review, I'm currently busy with God of War Ragnarok on the PS5. Still busy with the never-ending Plague Tale Requiem on the Xbox and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the Switch.
Sheesh.
That's a variety. That's a pretty impressive variety of games there.
Do you play all three at once? Like, I always struggle to play multiple games at the same time.
Playing catch-up with the backlog. Can't wait to start Expedition 33, though. Yeah, that seems to be a very nice title as well. I've seen some nice hype around that.
Yeah, looks like a good one.
Speaking of the PlayStation 5, and talking about handhelds, my neighbor for his birthday the other day, he messaged me because we spoke about kind of handhelds and stuff over the weekend. And excitedly he messaged me on his birthday the other day to say that his wife got him the PlayStation 5 Portal. So he's a big PlayStation 5 player.
Ah, nice.
But I mean, that just shows you how it's now become a consumer grade gamer level. You know, you can just add it onto your console type of. You know, people like it. People see a value in it, and he's loving it. He said he can play from anywhere now. The quality is brilliant. You know, he loves it, and he plays games like Call of Duty and that type of thing. So we're in a good space. It's if you're in a PlayStation, if a PlayStation 5 ecosystem, it makes sense. In fact, it probably makes more sense than having something like a claw.
Yeah. No, it does. I mean,
although remote play is a different thing. You know, you can't play at the beach and stuff like that.
I mean, the only trouble is just because we don't have the servers locally. Again, local servers are the problem there because Europeans and Americans have access to remote play, and then the portal is like a streaming PlayStation device, which is cool.
That makes it very valuable, even more valuable. So, and also if you can do more with that hardware, right? If you can get to a point where because that's beautiful hardware.
We'll see. The PlayStation Portal 2 will be the new PSP. We'll see. I say it now.
Interesting. What about the Switch 2?
Switch 2, we're going to have to wait for that one. I don't know. Did you see? Apparently, Japan has pre-ordered, so they don't even have enough stock for Japan. So I don't even know how Oaks are going to survive in the rest of the world. But we'll see.
It's a pity.
Look, the Switch is like the godfather of handhelds in the current generation. So the Switch 2, I have no doubt, is going to be an excellent console.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. But we are still PC fanboys. Give us access to everything, and that we can root it ourselves and run all the ROMs. All the ROMs that we want can work on this. Don't say it too loud. And that to me is the other best thing about it, and what you can do with it over and above the official games that you can play. That makes so much sense. Yeah, including Nintendo, but we won't say too much about that.
Didn't hear what you said.
All right, lucky. We've got another long weekend ahead of us, Cody.
Yes.
More game time to be had. Even though I should get my ass off Call of Duty and explore the other ones that I've got on my long running list of games to play. But I think the next one that I need to really, I do still want to spend some time with Shadows. I haven't really got back to it properly. But Commandos, I know you've also been playing that, but I want to put some serious time into that game this weekend.
Yeah, it's a long weekend, perfect time for gaming, perfect time for, if we can game and review and everything at the same time, why not? Let's just do all of that.
Exactly. So why not take our well-deserved off time to play more games and do more work? But so if you guys have any good game recommendations for us to check out over this long weekend, something that you're playing or something that you enjoy, please do drop it in the comments and we'll check it out. Also, Deliver at all costs. I still enjoy that game, even though it's just a demo. I will definitely be buying it after payday, which is tomorrow.
When is the full release?
I don't know. I thought it was. It is on pre-order, right? I thought it was. I can log back in. Isn't it like
just now, like next week?
I think it is soon. And then also launching, that's only next month, is The Precinct, which is another one that I can't wait. I need to log back into my Steam account. Well, I can check on here. Okay. Because I've been logged into this, onto the Steam Deck here. Steam Deck, the claw, what am I saying?
You only log in at one point?
No, I logged out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is next month. I thought it was next week, next month. Same. With all the holidays, I don't need, I can...
Who's keeping track? It's, what's today? Monday, Tuesday? I don't even know.
Podcast day.
But let you go, Cody. I know you've got lots to do. Busy
Always.
Man. Have a long weekend. We'll do some work chats tomorrow. We're gonna loaf tomorrow though, half day I think, probably most of us. At the NAG
probably.
office.
I'll be up at 5 dropping off that newsletter in everyone's mailbox, and then I'm off for the day. Don't even talk to me.
Don't even at me.
No.
But please, guys, do at us at shop.nag.co.za and go and grab the latest NAG magazine featuring Assassin's Creed Shadows on the front cover. And you also get that limited edition print that we've been talking about from by Mr. Pencils, commissioned by Ubisoft. It's an awesome freebie. You don't want to miss it. And there's still coasters. You still get a free special limited. Did we talk about it, or she didn't?
No, we haven't. Custom designed. No, we still did.
Have you got one? Oh, but they're different now. But these were the original ones. Check this out.
Yeah,
that's number 2 of 100, bro.
So you don't get the limited. Those were launch event exclusives, but you do get custom designed, 3D printed Assassin's Creed coasters. If you ask real nicely in your notes or tell us a good joke or something, maybe we'll throw in an extra one for your buddy.
Oh, I like that. Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate that. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and chat to you again next week. Is it public holiday next week? Thursday?
Yeah, and Monday.
It's Thursday. Oh, Thursday is a public holiday. But we don't recognize public holidays here at NAG, so we're going to be...
Like I said, we game on our off days, which is working anyway, so every day is a working day.
We'll probably do the podcast then on Wednesday or Friday, but we'll put it out in the post next week once we know what day that is. Hazard says the coaster is awesome. Yeah, man, Hazard, this is so cool. Cody's getting quite good at this 3D printing thing.
Yeah.
And now we've got that fancy new creality with what do you call it? Multi-filament, multi-feed filament. Well, I'm still disappointed that, Cody, in closing, that we haven't seen rainbow filament printed anything.
They never have stock of rainbow filament, so it's always ordered. I always ask for a rainbow filament order, but they never have stock.
Okay, so it's not a you thing. It's okay. We need to take this up to the next level. Yes. I just love that. I just love the way that, and you get different. The shiny one as well. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it, and then you have some that's got the colors are longer. The color stretches, or the length of color in each roll is different. I don't know if that's
it's like a pearlescent kind of vibe. So
but
it's blue for a while.
Yeah, but I'm saying is the length makes a difference. So if, let's say, it's 30 centimeter color slots versus 5 centimeter, I've seen some variations in that too. I don't know how the filament is sold, but it looks very cool. Anyway, we can waffle on for a long time. You go do some 3D printing. I'm going to find that STL file for that claw handheld chest rest.
Chest rest. We call it chest rest.
Chest rest. The NAG chest rest. Yeah. We can customize it for the claw 8 and the 7 and the each one. And actually for the mobile phone will also be a good one.
We'll do that. We'll fit.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Cody. Have a lekker one.
We'll
see you guys next week. Yeah, these shows are good.